Well, hello there, people. Welcome back to my channel. And today I wanted to do a little video to update you um, on what is going on with my Ford Sierra RS Cosworth. And this is what's going on. Shall we go up front and have a little look at the engine? Oh no, it is out. So it seems that I have some engine issues, and I will make a long story short here. It's not that interesting. So this is a continuation of the previous videos that I've done about the blue smoke and overrun issue. And I have to correct myself in a way, because in the previous and last video I did of that blue smoke and overrun issue, in some way I said that it was a fix. In some way it was a fix, because it was definitely a lot better. It changed a lot when it comes to this oil or blue smoke and overrun condition that I've been having. But after some test drives and just doing some investigative work, I did find out that it was still a lot of oil in the cylinders, and I just decided, well, shit, I have to take out this engine and take it apart and find out what is going on. And that is what I did. And before I did that, I did contact a good friend of mine who is an engine builder, who, as a matter of fact, was the guy that was initially going to rebuild this engine that I put in my car. But I ended up going to another engine builder, which is also a very known engine builder here in my town. And I have a good relationship with them, or at least I had, or I will say that I still have, though, even though the work that's been done to this engine at this engine shop is horrific. So that is basically the story. So yeah, I contacted my friend to ask if he had even a little chance of helping me out, finding out what was wrong with my engine, and even if he had the time to fix it, if it was fixable. And he agreed. He was kind to me and let me in the door, so to speak. And where we are now is that I have a full overview of what was going on. I did also a video when I took out the engine to give you a little visual, like first-hand look in a way to how it looked like. And the short version, or the short version of the long story, is that there was some scoring in the cylinders. Not a lot, not serious, but there was some scoring. And the valves were leaking. But what I have now found out after the engine is, or has been, at my friend's shop, he found out that there was a lot of stuff wrong. There was crooked valves, or like they weren't seating properly, so all the valves were leaking. So that can explain why I sometimes felt that the car was indeed suffering from some low compression, especially under a hot start condition. I could feel like it just seemed to be lacking some compression. The funny thing here with this thing is that the car always ran good. It didn't have any. It didn't stumble, or it didn't hesitate or anything. It was just like, it was this oil consumption and wet cylinders that was like making me suspicious of, or that made me think that something was wrong, and something was indeed wrong. A couple other things that this engine builder did not do was to counter for the height of the piston after doing or facing the what is it called? Like machining the surface of the block. So the pistons were actually sticking up 4 times more than it is allowed to. So that is pretty serious. I could have ended up with actually a completely destroyed engine if the valves were hitting the pistons. And the the valves were neither corrected height-wise when they machined the valve seats and stuff. So there was a lot of stuff going wrong here. Also, the piston rings were out of spec. The piston gap was way too much compared to what the manual says. So that is somewhat the short version, and I have now got the best message that I could possibly get, and that is that my cylinder head and engine block is fixed. He sorted out everything, and I was afraid that there was like issues done or issues with the cylinder head that made it trash, but that doesn't seem to be the case. He have done all the work that is possible to do to the cylinder head and even the engine block, so I have now got the message that everything is ready to be picked up. So that is what I really wanted to share with you, that this not so good story ended well in a way. So I don't think I'm going to drag it out, people. I just want to let you know that I had to deal with some serious engine stuff now just before this season. So I will definitely make another video when I get my engine back and starting to assemble it. So people, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you liked it for what it is, at least. And speak to you guys later. Bye, bye, bye. See ya. And you can see I also have adjustable cam verniers. That is to maximize the timing, just so I obtain the original settings. I'm not tuning the camshafts. I'm just, when you skim a block and cylinder head, the timing marks won't add up at some point. So I've only added these to make sure that my timing marks are perfectly where they are supposed to be. Ooh. Ah. First startup, mission complete. All went good. So now I have a cake. Hep hep. Hooray!